maybe not. I have a bunch of junk on this table. Too many counters. All right, here we go. So let's see what we got here. Starting down at Sedan here, we have pulled this line back and just consolidated it so that we can run supply through here. There's a hedgehog on that. Don't panic anybody. And on that guy, they're the fortresses that we eventually took out. And I've got this headquarters here because I'm having trace issues. I've got a trace along this road, which is a challenge. The interesting thing was that we managed to end around here through Fourmies and capture Couvin, which once I constitute an extender and get rid of these first cav or fourth cav and first cav units in here, that will allow us to put an extender in there somewhere. And this is the location I like to, I think I'm going to put it right where this lake is. That is if you count the hexes, that's a good spot to be. It allows you to support trace to the coast and to Paris. But you've got to obviously have it clear first. If we carry along, chicken out on attacking these guys. There were folks in here, we took them out pretty easily. And then here we've just consolidated our situation there. Further up, so I guess let's not go through the whole turn and everything that happened. What the point here is, we've got units in depth, sometimes 2 or 3 hexes deep, cutting off supply to the south and the west, and to the north. There's no trace through here. There's no trace down this way. So I know this is probably going too fast and not focusing. I'm not watching the camera. I'm just talking. So let me hold that still. If you look along there, you'll see there's not much of an opportunity for the British to try and attack in to assist, nor is there much of an opportunity for the French to break through this line of units. I spent quite a bit of air power this turn DGing the 2 big stacks that were being built up, and using artillery against this hex here, which failed. But nevertheless, I'm going to add up the SP required again. I believe it's 32T. And last turn I went on the offensive. I can't get any new support, any new SP in there. So that would be, what would that be? It's going to be 8 SP that I need. And I'm looking around 2, 3, 4, let's call that 5, 7. So we might have enough. There we go. 8, 9. Okay, I can feed myself 9. Here we go. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16. Okay, so I did get some in the last turn. 16 SP inside, which means that they could hold out for a turn. So I think what we'll do is we'll play this French turn out. I just don't see where the French can attack out. Last turn I thought they were done, but we had this little situation here where we piled in a couple of units to keep the rail line open. That's not going to happen this turn because I've got that blocked at several different locations. I can't even see anywhere where we can make a ridiculous attack and force an issue. It was quite a challenge to keep everybody in trace. Had to feed quite a few guys off the map for the Germans this turn. I think I may have already mentioned that. All right. So here's what I was thinking. That one of the problems I had with the Allies and the French in particular was the fact that we effort on trying to keep a strong force down around Sedan and the Verdun Metz area. So that, and given the limited movement rates of all the units, it made it very difficult for us to try and take those units and redeploy them somewhere else. So problematic. No, that was the first problem. Second problem, it's really difficult to adjust your situation to the maneuvering of the Germans. They can run around willy-nilly and change the focus of their attack, and it's very powerful. Well, even if they're not trying to physically attack anything, when they shift 4 divisions, axis of attack from A to B, it just causes mayhem for the French if the French don't have an immediate reaction force that's available to kind of take on the situation. I think the French did a good job with their artillery and made the most of that that they could. They kept a lot of units DG'd that otherwise would have been attacking them or maneuvering. They also used that to slow down. So that caused them to slow down the offensive pretty significantly, or the Axis attack fairly significantly. The problem though with the French artillery is, of course, it's not terribly maneuverable like most artillery units. And what I found was, even when we had the German units DG'd, they would fuel up and go. They can't use strat mode, but they sure can use move mode. And 8 movement points on a highway is 16 hexes. That's a lot of ground that they can cover fairly quickly. So that was an interesting exercise. And people were talking about how powerful the BEF is, or potentially was. I didn't see it, other than some armored units. Their units are compromised in move mode, and certainly just almost as slow as most of the French. So I was disappointed in my ability to leverage them as well, although their artillery is nice and strong. So it certainly changed the feel of play dramatically from the Eastern Front, which I've only played 2 scenarios, the same scenario twice, down around Bryansk in Guderian and Blitzkrieg. But interesting stuff. So the air war also was another aspect that I thought was very different, and I tried to play it a little more consistently and a little better than I have in the past, and that helped. I think the French actually had some half decent aircraft on the board, but once again they were just swamped when the Germans elected to fight with their aircraft and go and try and influence and suppress the French. They certainly could do that almost at will. It cost them a few units here and there, but not as many as you would have thought. Certainly the Dutch were no contest really at all, and the first few turns hip shoots were pretty dramatic. That's probably it for now.